Welcome to EA Sports, everybody. I'm James Cebulski, where we find ourselves in St. Louis, the gateway city where the Blues are ready to roll tonight. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. The Blues win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Quick pass to Neighbors. And that pass attempt is deflected. New York's got it in their own zone. The Rangers take it along the wall. Puts it on net. And he passes it up ahead to Neighbors. Into the attacking area from the left side. Moves it to Fox. Too much traffic in the lane. St. Louis will play it at center. Takes the feed. New York's got the puck. Here they come. Makes a move in front. Puck scooped up by Buchnevich. And he sidesteps the check there. Sends the feed in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Handles it along the blue line. And he takes the feed. The Blues carrying it along the blue line. Shuts it down. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Trocheck. New York's on the attack. Skates to the crease. Decides to think about it. Blocked in traffic. Here's a short pass to Broberg. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Deflected in front. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Lafreniere has got it against the boards. Hammers a shot. Can't get it to go. Puts the puck on net. Off a stick. St. Louis has the puck. Moves it quickly over to Fabry. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. St. Louis on the attack. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. New York's gained the line and into the zone. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Puts it on net, and he comes up with the glove save. Quick feed to Carey. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Avoids the poke check. Taken by Walker. Takes the pass. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Works it across to Brodzinski. Loses the coverage there. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the pad. What a stop by Bennington. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Passes over to Toropchenko. Quick pass to Berggren. Big-time defensive play. New York's looking to break out. Grabbed along the boards by Schneider. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Gives up the body for the block. And that slides right out to center ice. Oh, great play to use the wall handling the pass. Gets it over to Whitby. Jabs the puck away. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads lining into position for the start of period number 2. shoot. Who will be the first to light the lamp here as play gets underway in the second? So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
The Rangers are fortunate that they're heading into the second period in a scoreless game, James. Still a chance to win it. But man, they've got to manage the puck better. They need to communicate because they turned it over way too many times.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Shen's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. And he slides across it to Trocheck. Reaches out and uses the stick. Picked up along the boards by Falk. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Shen. The Rangers gain possession. Handles the pass. Takes it to the net. And he elects to explore his options. Grabs the puck in the slot. Off his stick. Gets in front of it by laying out. Slides the puck across to Holloway. The Blues played along the wing. Hard hit frees up the puck. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Moves it to Shen. There he is from the slot. Fantastic save.
Shesterkin's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic, and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Soucy's lugging the puck. Here's a short pass to Miller. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Soucy's taking it from his own end. And they go back on the attack in the offensive zone. Handles the puck at the point. Oh, it goes off the glove and he keeps it out.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Passes it over. The Blues have it from their own end. From center, they get into the attacking area. Here's a chance to the middle. And that goes off someone in front. New York's got it in their own zone. Kyle's got it now deep inside his own end. He slides the puck over. St. Louis will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Bjugstad. Shot redirected. And a great save. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And now it's grabbed by Gavrikov. New York's got the puck along the wall. Unloads one. Stones him on the play. Sends a pass over. Quick feed to Suter. Here's a shot. Oh, I think that went off his mask and somehow stays out of the net. And a strong effort on that play. The Rangers take it along the wall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he takes the feed. Turns him away. Feeds the puck up to Joseph. The Rangers gain control of the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. New York's got the puck against the half wall. The Rangers take it from the side. Quick pass across to Brodzinski. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner.
Don't throw any objects on or towards the playing surface at any time during the game. The throwing of any object is ground perpendicular.
Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. Both goalies absolutely locked in here through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if that continues in the third. Moves it quickly over to Gavrikov. The Blues have it now. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Lead pass ahead. Slides it back to the blue line. And that's blocked in traffic. Picked up along the wall by Fowler. Picked off by Zibanejad. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Looks to pass it to Trocheck. Moves around along the half wall. Rocks him on the play. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Moves the puck.
Oh, he kicked it out! I can't believe it! I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
Man advantage here in his set.
Well, we all know that specialty teams are often the difference makers in the game, and with this one knotted at 0, they got to find a way to get the go-ahead right here and establish their presence on the power play.
Quick pass to Berggren. St. Louis slides it along the line. Moves it to Schenn. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away.
Well, as a shooter, you want to get the goaltender moving laterally, so that is executed check. James, no, this is not going to count. Wait a second here. The official waves it off right away. I think there's a kicking motion here, and this could be confirmed by a review.
They're going to go upstairs. The pass. Sends it out in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Solid hit on the play. And that's intercepted by Schneider. Carrying the puck deep inside his own. Goes right to the crease. And he opts to wait for more support. Quick feed to Borgen. And that's deflected. Puck picked up by Broberg. New York's got it in the neutral zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And it's a quick pass to Miller. Pass in front. Picked off in front.
The Blues have layered well today and really protected their goaltender, who's seen everything. They're so close to the shutout. Yes, it's a superstition, but this team has played so well defensively. It's not just a goaltender stat, it's a team stat.
Scooped up along the wall by Borgen. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. The Rangers will play it in their own end. And he moves it up to Panarin. New York's got it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Panarin. Stopped by the goaltender.
What a save, and they always say chance favors a prepared mind here, and this is a product of preparation here, James. You can't see the puck. You know you got to find it. You got to score!
That's back-to-back starts.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
The Blues have continued to put lots of pucks on net, and they lead it here in the third. St. Louis is going to start with the puck after winning the draw. New York's got possession of the puck. Fox is moving the puck through his own zone. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. St. Louis has really pushed the pace over these last few minutes, leading by a pair. Quick pass to Panarin. Sneaks by the poke check. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. Moves by the check. How did he stop that one? The Rangers move the puck in the defensive zone. Into the corner now. Pass back to the point. Angles it over to Kyrou. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Sends it across. Oh, what a save! Stars, they strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
And now he angles it across to Radish. Cutting to the front of the net and makes the save.
Binnington's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a net.
He stopped it! He stopped it!
He's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Picked up along the boards by Schneider. Receives the pass. Shot! Glove save made by Binnington. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. The Rangers scoop it up along the boards. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. There's a shot. Oh, he needed to make that save with time on to go. And there it is. This one's all over. A strong... We are in the Gateway City where the Blues were born in the expansion era in 1967. It took over 50 years, though, to win their first cup. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. The Blues start with possession as we are now underway. Moves it to Kyrou. All quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. Puck grab by Neighbors. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, what a save in front. Dishes it to Fox. Takes the feed. Excellent stick work on the play. Great read in the offensive zone by Panarin. Neighbors carries the puck in his own zone. And that one's picked off. Puck moved over to Panarin. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Here's a short pass to Miller. Handles the puck. And now he moves it to Cooley. The Rangers going to work on offense. Scores! A no-doubter off the one-timer.
Well, that was a blistering shot. We could hear him call for that puck up here. He wanted it. He was teed up, and he let it rip. He does a great job of recognizing that he's not going to have much time to get this puck off, so it's a one-timer, and he's able to beat the goaltender clean.
New York's got the opening goal in this game of chess on the ice. Let's see how things change now, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. You get the first goal over halfway through the first period, and you want to kind of find a way to continue that pace and dictate it further into the game.
Sends the pass crossover. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Picked up along the wall by Falk. St. Louis plays it along the wing. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Scooped up along the wall by Broberg. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick feed to Walker. And he slides it quickly to Shen. Pumped away as he went. Oh, it stays out! Wow!
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net. So did everyone else. Shesterkin's able to square up to the shooter right here, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. A shot. Too much congestion in front. Across the line from center. Quick pass to Sundqvist. Moves the puck along the half wall. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
There'll be some frustration with that one. You gotta love that he got to some prime time real estate, so did the work and effort to get there. But man, you gotta hit the net when you're in that tight.
Moves into the slot. Oh, a clutch save.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you gotta be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
And he's got that one. And he takes the dish. Moves it quickly over to Perreault. Off the deflection. Oh, great pad save to stop that redirected puck. Fowler's carrying it ahead. Puck away. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Feeds it to Rimpey. Dishes it off. New York's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Tremendous stop by Bennington. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Inside the final minute of the first here. Gets a piece of it with the glove. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. Here in the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. And a solid job tying up his opponent. The Rangers will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a chance. Time ticking by in seconds, and he makes the save. Well, there's the horn ending period number one, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner.
Go to guest services to receive your team poster.
Two more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Been very tightly contested here through the first 20 minutes, and here we go with period number two. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
New York's fortunate to be in a game here. I mean, it's tied heading into the second period, and they did not have the bulk of the play. Why? Because they turned the puck over way too many times. There's different areas of the ice where you're more vulnerable. They got to get out of those spots and find a way to move the puck quickly.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Grabbed along the boards by Kyrou. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Oh, he gets a blocker on it, but a stop by Shesterkin. Moves it to Kazakov. With possession along the Picked up by Panarin. Thomas plays it now. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Play is blown dead with the offside.
Durkin's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. You have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. Sens one possession. Takes the feed. And now it's over to Holloway. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Now a quick pass to Bushnevich. Oh, just a textbook hit. New York's on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Miller. Here's a shot. Oh, solid save by Binnington.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination, have his eyes on the prize the whole time, and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Rangers have it now. Lays into the body. Makes his presence known on the ice. Here's a short pass to Perreault. And that pass goes off a stick. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Joseph's got it on the offensive end. Takes a shot. Easily turned aside by Shesterkin. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Shesterkin. Slides it across. Big time stop.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting spread of the puck and turning it aside.
Moves inside. Oh, the poke check. What a read by the goaltender. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Oh, a stop in front. And that pass is intercepted. Here's the pitch to Boomer. Passes again. Carrying it here in the offensive end. Kyrou's got it in the defensive end. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Things starting to get a little physical out there. And he slides it quickly to Sundqvist. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. Sabinajad's not going to like the call, but the officials see tripping on the play.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
Thomas has won the draw. New York's got a hold of the puck. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Quick feed to Thomas. Hooked away at center by Borgen. And he takes the feed. Sent into the offensive zone. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Bushnevich has got the puck in his own zone. The Blues looking against the half wall. Quick pass to Bushnevich. Back to the blue line.
Zibanejad's penalty is almost expired.
The Blues squander a golden opportunity to take the lead here.
Well, a really nice job by this PK unit, James. Just negating scoring opportunities. Good goaltending as well. Got to be your best killer, but finding ways to get it down the ice and keeping this game tied.
Heil stick handling in his own zone. 57 seconds left. 42 seconds to go. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Well, that's one with the puck after the two centers were tied up. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Sabalski Pounder. And here we go with period number 3, moments away. It has been a fantastic matchup here, back and forth at both ends of the ice. Let's see what happens in the third. The Rangers have it behind the net. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Now he slides it up to Thomas. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Moves the pass in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. Sets it out front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Huge steal at his own end. And now he moves it quickly to Parayko. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. The Blues gain possession. And it's a quick pass to Holloway. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
And off the draw, they take the puck. And it's a textbook body contact there. And he makes a save there.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
St. Louis has generated a ton of shots on net tonight, and they lead it here in this third period. Sens gain possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Taken by Cooley. The Rangers played along the boards. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Oh, complete explosion on that physical hit.
Power forwards can be so difficult to contain. Why? Because you can hear them coming, James. They have the ability to deliver bone-crushing hits.
New York's got it in their own zone. Feeds it over. Slides the puck to Fabry. Rocked on the play. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Borgen. There's a collision with some authority. Moves it on over to Thomas. Moves it to the middle. Rips it off the post. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. And the stats tonight, you can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
Glove save.
Shesterkin's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Play won't get. Let's get the call. The Rangers have been called for hooking.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat, and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
The Rangers win the draw. Now over to Trocheck. St. Louis has the puck. Moves it quickly Blues take it along the wall.
Man, it's so important when you're on the power play to have precise execution of your passes, and you're able to move the covers. That's exactly what they did, and they're able to convert. There's a reason why the power play moves the puck around the perimeter and creates motion. They want to pull the PK outside of the middle of the ice, and when they do, they hit the bumper position perfectly, and they're able to hammer it home.
Looking to set up offensively. Moves it to Parayko.
The Blues have controlled the puck and dominated play right from puck drop, and these games are a ton of fun. Sometimes you can't reproduce the feeling that goes along with them, so when you're in it, when you're embracing it, you have to find a way to really enjoy it.
And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. There's a save. Trying to escape the pressure. Here's a short pass to Trocheck. Takes the pass. Quick feed to Fox. The Rangers carry it along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Brodzinski. And that doesn't reach the net. Taken along the wall by Trocheck. Stops him cold. Thomas takes the puck. The Blues take possession of the neutral zone. Coughs up possession of the puck. Takes a shot, and that's blocked away. From a bad angle, Shesterkin's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Now, let's face it, James, you're getting blown out in a game, you're really trailing. It's deflating. It's very deflating. You don't know how to get back in it. So often, sometimes, you just start hitting things, trying to physically engage yourself and seeing if you can spark something anywhere.
St. Louis is having one of those nights that anything that they put on net seems to light the lamp. And they lead it big time here late in this third period. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Long reach breaks up the momentum. They've got some momentum here. Passes it in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers! The Blues have been the busier team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this third period. Nice job tying up his opponent. And now it's grabbed by Miller. From point blank. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Binnington. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. He was totally locked in on that play. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. There his final horn sounds. We are all over here in this one. St. Louis is incredible. Welcome back to St. Louis, Missouri. We're in the Gateway City, home of the Blues, and we'll see if the home team can strike the right chord on the ice tonight. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. And we are officially underway here. Thomas has the puck against the half wall. Comes up with the stop. New York's got it along the wall. Here we go, off-man rush here. Plays in front. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as...
Side of the frame.
That's frustrating, James. The score is 0-0, and oh, what a miss as it goes off the post and out.
The Blues gain possession in their own end. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Off a can't connect. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Holloway. And he slides it quickly to Fowler. Rips it, shuts him down. New York's got the puck along the wall. Handles the pass. Shot! And that's turned aside with the blocker.
Sometimes when you have no time to think and make these types of saves, I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Denies him! Schen's going to play it against the half wall. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Here's the one-timer. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in the right. Look at this attack. It's smothering here, and the fans are loving it. Scooped it by knee. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Quick pass to Cooley. Sends it over to Joseph. They've got numbers. The Blues have it in the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Falk. Oh, look at this. Ref's arm goes up in the air. Looks like we got a hooking call coming up. Hammers it on net. Let's get the call here. Lafreniere is going off for hooking.
Stick penalties are a coach's nightmare. Often due to laziness, you got to keep your feet moving and catch up to your opponent. Can't reach and pull.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert. Move that puck quickly and open up lanes.
St. Louis has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Back to the point it goes. Along the half wall with the puck. Sends it down low. Slides the puck over. Moves it to Schenn. Strong defensive effort. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. He got all of that one. The Blues have it now. Kyrie's lugging the puck.
Lafreniere is up and ready to get back on the ice.
With the stop. Tries to dangle, and the puck skips away. He takes a shot. Oh, played it perfectly. Sends a pass over. Cuts inside. Fires it on net. Scores. It's in. I think it went off a skate.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I think it did as well there, James. And you can see the defender net front, and I just think it redirects and finds its way to the back of the net.
New York's finally pushed through, and they get the first goal here late in period number 1.
Sometimes at the end of a period, you know the intermission is coming, you know you're getting rest, and all of a sudden the tempo and the urgency increases, and that's what I saw this last shift, and the reason they scored that goal.
Moves it quickly over to Gavrikov. Oh, beauty stick save there off that deflection. Grabs control of it at the point. Knocked away by the blocker. Tries to feed it over to Gavrikov. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Pass in front. And that goes off the body in a ride. Nice feed at center. Moves up ahead now. Passes it over. Grabbed along the boards by Bukestad. Fans screaming for a shot as the clock winds down. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. carries over here. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
St. Louis needs to find a way to be better without the puck. I mean, yeah, they're really urgent in on the forecheck trying to get it, but all of a sudden when it switches in transition, they're not hustling back and giving up a ton of odd man rushes.
The Blues have it against the wall. Quick pass over to Thomas. Hyru's got it along the wing. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, opponent.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift is critical.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Puck picked up by Trocheck. St. Louis has it in their own zone. The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. New York's on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Trocheck. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Verzone, he moves it up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Folks taking it from his own end. Fires it. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Takes the feed from his own end. Into the corner of the attacking area. And he takes the feed. Sacrifices the body. Oh, look at this. Sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Works it across to Lafreniere. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And that slides right out to center ice. Long pass up ahead to center. New York's got the puck against the boards. Bustering shot! Oh, what a save on the flapper! Knocked away. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Here's a short pass to Neighbors. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. Shakes off the coverage. And he's knocked off the puck there. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Vakanainen's got the puck. Quick feed to Brodzinski. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Taken by Brodzinski. The Rangers played along the wing. Throws the puck. Big time head that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see it.
Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
St. Louis has had a lot of good looks offensively, but they continue to trail in the second. Feeds the puck across to Thomas. Here's a shot. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Past the midway mark of the frame, New York's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. New York's got it across the line. Gavrikoff's got it in the offensive zone.
Fox is so effective in the O-zone. I mean, he knows how to put the puck to the net. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Takes the return feed. And he sidesteps the check there. Denied with the block. Scores! They tie it up! And we are back to even!
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
The Blues have set this up to be a dramatic one tonight.
They put themselves in a good position here at the end of the second period. It ain't easy to get goals in this game, but they got the equalizer, and it's a nice step heading into the third period.
And that pass is redirected. Scores! There is the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
The Blues get a hold of the draw. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Shen's got it against the boards. The Rangers gain control of the puck. Quick pass across to Trocheck. Cuts to the paint. What a blocker stop at point-blank range by Binnington. Tosses it to Holloway. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. The Rangers play it along the boards. New York's got the puck along the wall. Takes that pass back to the point.
Binnington's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Shot! 40 minutes to play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breath, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
New York's first 2 periods have been a poor example of puck protection and possessing the puck, James. They've turned it over at a high rate. They haven't supported it. They've been back on their heels, and as a result, they're chasing the game.
The Rangers scoop it up along the boards. Pass to Zibanejad. Solid check to slow him down. Here we go, on-man rush. And there's the save. Shuts him down.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
St. Louis has possession of it now. He looks deep to Bushnevich. Moves it to Fowler. Broken up in the neutral zone by Miller. Takes himself free. Let's get the call. The Blues have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play's going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Gains the zone along the right wall. Drives it to the crease. Fantastic save.
Well, he's going to win the foot race to the net here, but he's got to have the courage to do it as well. He fights for the space to get the shot off. That's a high-danger scoring chance, just doesn't connect.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, he kicked it out with the pad off that deflection. Directs it on over to Walker. New York's got the puck.
Bukestad's almost out of the box.
There. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save. There's a ton of pace to this game right now, and both teams trying to dictate with quick counters and how they're skating off the puck extremely fast, which is generating a ton of speed. And it's a trap meet, trading chances at both ends.
The Blues will play it in their own end. From the open ice, they gain the line. And that's poked away by Soucy. Sends one up to Miller. New York's ready to go on the attack. Takes a shot. Close save. How did he get it? He scores! Tie game.
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Well, there's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taken away, James, and he drops into that butterfly position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible, but this one has seeing eyes through traffic and finds the back of the net.
The Rangers have the equalizer they were searching for. Now we've got a new game.
This is why the fans pay the money to see games like this. It's entertaining, it's fun, it's back and forth hockey, and it's going to wind down right to the final buzzer.
Dishes it off. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
Slides it across. Taken along the wall by Perot. Good stop by Binnington. Quick pass to Holloway. Dishes it to Bushnevich. And he takes the pass. Takes it to the front. Oh, a clutch save.
Shesterkin's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Handles the pass at center. Scores! The defender put it into his own net.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
The Rangers have jumped out to that critical one-goal lead here at this stage of the game, Cheryl.
Yeah, and what a stage of the game it is. Less than 10 minutes to play in this game. You're up by 1. Now you have to defend it, but you don't want to get too defensive because you still have to attack. There is some time left.
Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. Parayko's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
New York's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Feeds it over. Receives the pass. Passes it over. Dishes it off. Sundqvist moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Tap dances around the check. Moves it to Panarin. Takes the feed. Feed to the middle. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Time ticking away here on this man advantage.
Keeping it simple and creating some speed, but they have to gain entry fast.
Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Handles the puck. Tries to get it to Joseph. On-man rush. To his teammate. New York's got the puck in their own end. Slides it to Radish. New York's got the puck against the half wall. Picked off by Shen. Situation critical as we approach the final minute of the third. New York's moving it along the wing. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. New York's got it along the wall. The Blues have it behind the net. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to Walker. Trying to shake loose. He's in all alone. Broken up from behind. Puck grabbed by Parayko. Gets on over to Walker. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Thomas. Takes the puck. Fans screaming for a shot before the buzzer. Big time stop there.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease. Radzinski's having himself a multiple-point game tonight, James, and it's almost as if he wants the puck. And yeah, there's a difference tonight. He's playing on his toes. He's calling for the puck. There's more communication. The body language is great. Everything he's doing is generating a vibe for his team and his line mates. He's been outstanding.
Hard-fought win tonight, but you look at puck possession here, Cheryl, a huge factor that stands out for me.
Yeah, you don't even have to really look at the analytic numbers. I mean, the eye test says it all. You knew that they had the puck on their stick, and they were in control of the game right